6-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Malik McNeil getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. First down, 10 yards to go. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Rolling right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points. I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Tom Kennedy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Gervon Dexter. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Goff to throw on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd and 10
at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Throwing here is Goff. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, is the intended. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
On 2nd down, Goff. On the move left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Goff. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only able to rush the passer and put pressure on him, but the coverage is just so tight on the back end, there's just nowhere to go with the ball.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Oh, yeah. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
To the outside, that's St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
this one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, that's what you call a statement drive right there, Mike. You've got the lead, second half of the ball game, and you can feel you're really starting to wear down this defense, and this is about as good as it gets. Long drive, and then you get down there tight, and you're able to punch it in on the ground and just continue to extend this lead.
Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Throwing
line.
is Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Lee McNeil in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff in the pistol. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards. On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3 coming up. Throwing, Goff. Oh, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
15-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
In motion,
line.
it's Odunze. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 20-yard
Williams
line.
to the air once more. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 1.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze.
Williams pass.
Now second and inches.
Odunze. 10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing again. Williams.
At the 8-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Bears 13.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The Bears had a good look, and they have recovered.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Goff to throw on first down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are right back in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Odunze was the intended receiver.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
So here it is, fourth down and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll go up top with this one. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way. Forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.